So guys, I can't but there is similar potolo, similar haka, kono kang. Wena, experience.
You work out the 20 days.
So, dia diragala like a person can work out.
But
Every
weekend without a doubt, someone is going home without paying a bill.
So you have to make sure that the customer pays before atamai, and then it happen and then even if it's a 20k bill or 40k bill, you have to pay for it. Yeah. You're getting a 2.5 and again you're getting a 2.5%
Commission.
Imagine.
Kana 2.5% commission or our high 100,000 I'm gonna 2.5.
Nah, I don't usually serve DJs. So I never told us 7 go.
Balapisa, they're entitled.
Yeah,
DJs are
they have
entitled.
like expertise on they're always high, you know. I don't know what they're looking for, perfection or what is it. Just that I'm a DJ. Oh, why?
Is well known, whether DJ influencer or
so he will also dealing on the thing is not that deep. It's not that deep.
It's not that deep, just
I got
chill,
her.
baby.
Tell her to relax.
When I get okay.
December. Close to
20,000.
Hey.
This is a classic. 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 This is a classic.
You are now tuned in to Classic Podcast with FLAZER, aka Mr. TSOTSI with KLASS, aka the only DJ who can rap.
Yo. It's your boy FLAZER, the motherfucking DJ, the only DJ who can rap, aka Twitter Class, aka Mr. Classic, but aka Hipokazebele. Why is that some another dope episode? Why is that some man? We're here in Gamecity, the gentleman's barber shop. Yeah, come on, I get a fresh now. Keep on, not young. So, how long Gamecity about a fresh cut? Come through what I wanna service tabonella singing the prices what I wanna here on the screen hella bonnet the service tabon or the press tabon kebo kai sing all the same everything. So Gamecity from Pakela up until Maitibua, they operate Monday to up until Sunday, right? Yeah. January to December 365. So make sure that you come through Mo Gentleman's Barbershop, Mo Gamecity, blind this one me. Without further ado, man, I'm with the gorgeous, beautiful young mamacitas out here. Podcast.
So and I've arrived.
Finally, yeah. Introduce yourself to the classic viewers.
My name is Chisola. That's about it. I'm just Chisola. I'm a waitress. I'm a manager. All around, I'm about the hospitality industry.
Manager, man.
I'm managing a restaurant right now, currently opening in Kasani, Kazungula. So that's where I'll be based from now on. Yeah. So
it's ilehela kwa no tla go.
Yeah.
Go educate bana gore go iragala.
Tshwanetse leads gore waitressing go iragala in the front and in the back. Are we struggling? Are we winning? Everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself to the classic viewers.
Hey,
who are you?
And thank you for having me. I'm Priscillah. I'm a waitress. I've been a waiter for like half a year. I just came here to talk about the experience of me being a waitress. Yeah. Okay.
Before I know there's a lot to talk about, guys. And not you guys, but you know, banana out there, especially a girl child. Before we dive deep into it, I just want you to backgrounding and why waitress and what inspired you guys. Is it because lack of jobs or you guys wanted to experience it or come solo in a restaurant? What inspired you guys to be the waitress?
Okay, well, I started waitressing in 2014.
2014.
Yes.
Where was this?
This was at BOZA Craft.
Oh yeah.
My first waitressing job. And for me, basically, I had finished high school, so I was at home. I was doing nothing. So I was like, let me try this out. So I started off waitressing.
Oh.
And trust me, I fell in love with waitressing because for me, it was interacting with people every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Meeting new people, creating friends, opening up more job opportunities as time went on. So for me, it was basically just, it was there. The opportunity was there and I took it.
Yeah.
And trust me, I genuinely believe I made the best decision.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You?
Yeah, I just joined the waitering thing. Hela ka re ne le khanya go batla tiro. Hela ka bona mo Botswana gona na gona tiro. First there was a cashier and then I went into waitering. But again, I wanted to break that version of me being an introvert. Most of the time I used to stay home, not doing anything, no going out, that. So and then staying home won't help me anyhow. But me joining the waitering thing, I've learned a lot. Patience, communication, getting to deal with people, different personalities, having to work under pressure.
Yeah.
Having to work under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know before, whereby your parents ba feel gore eish ngwanaka wa boa go nna waitress go go ha gona madi o nna o lela ha ka mosotso ga ba mogetse o tla gape kwa lapeng o ntse re ga ona madi mme o tswa go amogela like how gontsang.
So why not gona le ha go nna le the good times and the bad times. For instance, I've worked for certain establishments whereby I was earning a good salary, well on time, good tips and everything. Then there are other establishments whereby we don't get our tips, and stuff like that. But like I said, there's ups and downs. There's good and there's the bad. I'm going to be honest about that. There's really the good and the bad. It just depends on who you're working for at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah. Spanish.
Especially how le ngwana le gore le goletse ko dikerekeng,
Oh yeah.
and batla ba bolella gore the kind of outfit you're having, kana only the outfits tse di bewa you as a waitress there. Le dinako tsa teng gape ba tse di batla gore hey wana tla ka bo 12 bo 2 mo game na a se dotseng ka di batla. So but at the end of the day, you have to make it. You being a waitress, make sure that you show up every day.
Because
at the end of the day, you have to provide for yourself.
Yeah, no, true. Let's fast forward to the very, very first time you being a waitress. How was it like? How was it? Give me just, that day here, like I had a million. The very first time, yeah, Chisola, how was the day?
How smaller waiter at the get-go. Smaller, only ranara, you're clearing tables, working in customers. That's the easy part about it, because now you need to familiarize yourself with the floor, the menu, the drinks you're serving, the food you're serving first. Inside, need to know, because how can't tell what all the customer or freezer and one target but the cognac, it became indicator when I like yo Priscillah. So you need to learn. So I went through training. It's training.
Oh yeah.
So you go through training. How the first day? What 2 days we had it was an ammo flow.
Oh.
Was serve.
Okay. No, I didn't know. So o training di beke kana up until o tshwara ya no ke gone go tariko.
Go tsahela gore how fast are you?
Are you
catching? How long was I industry obviously go tatsa lo baka. For example, khona go kopana le motho a sa itse bojalo go tleleng a sa nwe a sa itse sepe o kopana le motho o reng gore ena ha tswe thata so ha o tla mora gona le cheese burger ena gore o akantse something crazy but it's just a simple beef burger with chips and
that's it,
so
yeah.
these people need training. You need to tell them gore no, in a Long Island I have 1 2 3 4 5 strawberry daiquiri I have 1 2 3 4 5 in a steak I cook it like this medium. So whole entire process. So for some people it does take a really long time, but for some it's just and then you got it. Yeah.
Okay. Change it. I don't know. Okay. Lunaban. Landisteba.
Why?
So guys, being a waitress, let's dive deep into it now. You know, we get a lot of they are posting on social media, on Facebook, WhatsApp, hey, mohuri. Wena, le wena. Your experience. Arubenga kanyadi walk out.
Yikes.
My gosh. The workout
So dia diraga like a person
Every
can walk
weekend.
out.
But
Every weekend.
Every weekend without a doubt someone is going home without paying a bill.
Is it because here's my experience,
Okay.
ne? I'm not gonna lie to you. Busy. Let me say ke go an establishment, right? Ke now ke order lady drink I get o botla ka tsone. Ke na le malaite aka bo BOZA bo pixel bo Vince rana. And I know how do you go kile ga ntiragal. Cause I get how to see na hela ke le one ba bota bile around so wa utlele gore ano na se ke lapano ene ke la pile ke nole ke a tsama ke re ke tla ke ba bona ka moso wa tshwara ha nka moso ke a tsoga ke la pile ya hey se ke ha ke na number ke tsapa go a go ke re le gala ka gore ke nna ke ditisa go ke tla ke duela ga ke bo wa tshwara so does khomo go iragala kana motho gona go tsama a batla bo atla go duela bile the following week or following day or what.
And not personally, myself. If kili busy, o tsama o sa ntwela. Le nna ke a go bona gore ne ke go tlogetse for a very long time. Sa go check because we also have this mentality gore ha le tsena le majita e be le ka case le sharp le wen. Nkampa ka hita be ke re le sharp because ama, you know what I mean?
Because I don't
bojalo bontsi mo tafoleng. But then sometimes I personally forgotten a customer who need. Yeah, about masa duel. They came back the next day.
Oh.
Yeah, duel.
Does it happen a lot?
For them to come back? No.
Some they just
go. And
They just go
it gets to a point where by now you don't know that person also because it's a mail. And
you have to do it.
Okay, no, it's sharp. That's the okay part about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying I allow it, but it does happen whereby I genuinely can forget a customer. So it happens. And it's always people that we know. That's the thing. Like it's going to a point whereby like we have a group at our waiter where so show me any bathong take one less FLAZER it's always people that we know most that thing. And it gets to a point whereby sometimes la rwa mwela Peter lena mo thateng ha we the same thing and it gets exhausting to the point where we're like
so yeah no how much I really work out there and tsamaile you as a waitress and establishment le bereka yang hantsala e nna mathata a gago lo one kana establishment e gore a re okay no fine motho o tsamaile a re kgone go bona gore ke mang a re kgone go mo tshwara ya go thusa half e go meeta halfway kana nna re tsaya mo mading yago
No. The first day you come to work, they tell you like you're the one who's responsible for your workouts. Huh? So you have to make sure that the customer pays before atsamai. And then it happen and then even if it's a 20k bill or 40k bill, you have to pay for it.
yeah?
Yes, you have to pay for it, whether you like it or not. And on top of that, the management there's an thing that guy or that girl pays that bill. When I go now, you have to go to the police, maybe report, and then you'd find you have to talk to those people. You try to talk to them, they're not even communicating with you. And then you go to the police station, you try to call them, and then they'll be like, what did you do to get the details of these people? I have their number, but what did they do? Nothing. The only option that is in left for you, go to a poster, and have a poster, it goes back to their management. They tell you, what are you doing? You're finishing the name of establishment.
Yeah.
And then the customer again comes to you, you're on Tingelina. Why did you post me? Yet they know it fully. They came there and then they consumed the alcohol and then they went out without even paying. Some they'll just come ubula table, but people let's say about 3 or 4. And then after, you are the one who's ordering. And then she's getting Savannah, she's getting Hennessy, she's getting this and that. And then there's a way in which your guys will pay. Agreement but at the end of the day, you have to settle the bill. Yeah. And then some battle fell my fair, you know. Nakana, the guy he just told me he's taking me out. So why would you want money from me? Yes, because give us a table going. And then after they saying they want to see you, so and the management is not even doing anything about it, but at the same time. So what out you have to make sure you do, but you have to avoid them though. But how quite so
what's wrong with
go avoid gone gore
ole para kere
listen na bona inala juice
so I tsena go mpile establishment thing e be ke gore a kere o bontare wa ta Don Julio wa ta age
there you want this
vebu believe it 7.5 a kere be kere ha se ro sa pepile o bontare e le gore
trust me why would I buy this
sans ke tana kana so
imagine
so it comes to a point where le na ba to go ba customer the thing is personally how ba to go ba customer and you are giving service so ha ke somola ke re duela pele ngara ke go tshepe you know what I mean like sa go tshepe ke bona re wena ke a witsa ta o duele me at the end of the day it's you need to respect the customer and in some establishments when I get a thing, Nikita Senela, Wem, Usnatafuli. Well, Grar Duele. Wemi, if you're not sitting down, I can actually say duel because we're standing. How one hats. Hoy and Garo Duelis or no Caspitis Pitella. Kisanala, who tell her my barren one that got a 76. Yeah, I was say, me alone to move vips.
Move
VIP. Hankara duel, VIP, Hoa, Para.
Imagine.
So one day, and it's funny how these people actually walk into an establishment with so much confidence. They tell each other like that. Tell them dala I strope. Go. And it's not the fact that we live it or anything. But moto gona decide la mo club kana downstairs ka bata kwai. It's like that's go ra ka bata kwai. Ke we hitang ke tsana ke tsama. It does happen. It's not like we don't look at these people. Kana kota bouncer ra so mean can't busy. So it generally does happen a lot to the point whereby we don't know how to control it.
So ha motho a walk out above e be gongwe, let me say for example ya ka o bua gongwe ba sala ka bill ya 7.5 a kere e ne le bill ya 7.5 ha go tswa go irang establishment ya go koba kana go ra e duela kana ya go suspenda kera your experience lona le babedi a wa kubiwa kana go ra a berekele kana re tsa mo mading ya go kana nna go lapeng na o tsema di a rona be re kgaoga.
I think personally it boils down to the fact on what kind of manager do you have. Because I've had a workout nearly 1.80 and it was a bad Friday. You know, 1.8 in 2 days.
In 2 days.
Nothing, it's 1.8. But that manager.
Yes, you can pay 1.8 in 2 days. Like you'd be making tips. So you can pay from those tips.
No, well, I pay what 1.8. Why
are you gonna get that 1.8?
Because I'm supposed to
So some
managers would allow you to actually know it becomes a separate tab go. Got a school to go. No way finished with it. Because sometimes a customer can actually walk out or some you'll never see them again. Because it's just so it happens. So I do listen to other managers will say go home, go look for that money. Can I get 10,000? Most of the thing.
Imagine you're getting a 2.5 and again you're getting a 2.5% hormone commission.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Kana 2.5% commission or I hire 100,000 kweding. I'm gonna 2.5.
Kitlo mo cover 20k o ke tla beng ke na le workout ya.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hello re ke nna ke tshwantse ke duele that workout.
O kana ka tlo go ile 2.5.
Yeah.
Salary out 2.5.
Mo se no ve ile ka 7.8.
Imagine.
So it does happen and kuri to the point where I genuinely don't accept it honestly. Nanga go batla. Nga go sink. But ba bangwe like new waiters in the industry kone tla motantsi mo kone ngwa motho le tanga lela go tibile ke boka nana tao
motavaile
South Africa. When are you going to reach that person? No way to be.
And malatsi nga rana botlhala ha ba ti veterans ama waiter ba ta wan chaba.
And hangi ba last like the waitress hangi di was le di waiter hangi di last mo di establishment banna bo 3 months 2 months 4 months 6 months even nantse ba tsama
mas me sure ba kube ke khanyone ya workout per se. There's a lot of things
happening.
Good workout is the main one. Rumpena tile workout tanta wana re turang kai khana wa la peng a batana ka la peng. But there's a lot of things. I was having a conversation with Priscilla and she's telling me that khona wa ka uniform. Ow!
Yeah, you have to buy those uniform.
So gona le khanyone ya bo di uniform. Nna ke itse gore ha ke tla go bereka mo the gentleman's barber shop. Ha ke tsena ba ntlha ba ka skipara uniform a kere ba ntlha ba ka skipara no ra apara skipara ke so later ka le gore gona le borgo bo formal go tono la apara all black ya tsa borgo ke bo formal ba.
Yes.
Ke tawagela be ke itse gore na di machine ke tseo nna ke kgwamollo a kere. But
yes.
Gona le ganye tleng ke utla gore ga te di thekela uniform ga te le thekela mo ga te le thekela di lightara le thekela le senane le thekela le senane. How true is that?
100%. So you get to buy yourself uniform from head to toes, even the shoes that you're wearing. Buy this is the kind of shoes that you want. We don't do boots. We don't do sandals. We don't do pumps. You can't come. And then again, you buy yourself tools of trade. Len happy. Like just happy. And then every do a member clean happy or little about member clean happy. Yeah.
Give me can.
And then you pay for the breakage, the KLASS doing some you pay for that. And
my pay. How can FLAZER nakisi leko we are now born serve. Aker gongwe be ke go tsile di gala senyana ke ena se tlebeng ke sena go ngala se be ithubega
Eh.
ko yana o e duela
Yebo.
Yeah, I'm the one who's gonna pay it. Go tsogela gore the establishment imela ya
E charge bokae?
kana ba khona gore ba re wena o le customer ra o thubile our wine glass, so you have to pay for it. Go tswa fela.
So basically what happens is
Oh, o
I
thubile
get
thabana.
like 6 days a week. I get 6 days. Not like 6 days a
Eh.
week. So every day, how it's a shift, I can do
You
somebody
have
a
to
shop.
make-
Somebody a shop. What are the breakage? 20 pool every day. So 20 pool a breakage. So lucky enough, I generally say this. I worked for establishment no some 20 pool, my 30, my 40. The highest was 50. Breakage was my waiter what I thought was because my waiter are only bizarre clear only galasi didn't know that from the but then you can't realize gore kitchen ya tuba me I charge you. That's the thing also. So trust me, every single day waiter ga gona le madi a breakage, and other establishments tell gore ban sama 450 ma 200 ma 100 pool yone la galas every day. And then on top of that, kopana le fine. Wa fine wa ha ke tsana ka khoro gompeng ana go tsola le tsela. Shit. Ke le tsela 20 pool. Sola lighter yo 20 pool. Sola depends at 3 yo 1 20 pool. Sola buka hi ha ke na buka 100 pool. And mind you, these are the things that we buy for ourselves. They don't give them to us, honestly. And you have to make sure
You have
I won't lie. Now, as a manager now, Priscillah didn't have
Tools you have said, your lighter, your pens, your books.
didn't take it one and knock.
And those
But also,
sorts.
I'm not gonna be on some type of kiri. Go charge almost every day. You know what I mean? Especially on Friday and Friday, type of place. I'm like lighter.
Yes.
It's
Especially how someone night shifting. You
know what I mean? I understand that, but hey, it gets to a point whereby, as I mentioned, I lap every day and the place a lighter. And lighter like a 10 kilo also. So imagine if I gave you these every single week.
gore na tle ke lose bokae
Ke lose bokae. I don't know how to tlhokomela no wa dilat. From a manager's perspective, that's how I see it. That's why we always say you need to have your tools of trade. Because if you need your savannah opened, Priscillah hana opener I get real until na ka hit. Chisola nkadime opener. Udia mangano
customer.
Udia wena le customer ya no. So at the end of the day, we do have our own problems as waiters. I'll give that. We become problems also in the working place. But we do pay for a lot. Like she's saying, she pays for uniform, shirt, JC, jacket, shirt, Air Force Fridays, Air Force white. Saturday rapper the cargo pants. Mayana ka Sunday rapper the rap dance, the skirt. Who's buying these things?
And from your pocket.
From
They're not the one providing that. How t-shirt they are bully. Imagine how much is that? 700 on or 800 something. is 1 point something.
yeah. No
Oh,
thing.
baby.
But these are the things that people are buying. Name tag.
You have to buy for
You have to
it.
buy yourself a name tag. I've never bought a name tag because guys, where I work, just 3 name tag those are yours. How to collect your please bring them back. That's simple. I still don't understand why Banawa for so like a uniform. You know what I mean? I still don't know why.
ke utlwa gore le na le group e ke mo Facebook
No, okay, it's a group where we all talk.
Yeah, to just spread awareness again.
Awareness. So the place like yo,
Be careful about him.
morning hi
Yeah, what do I do? So don't help him.
so
So
ke a di like mongwe le mongwe hello ke leng na waiters managers so ha gona le mathata ke gone go le voice ang
gore buang teng ko
hey batho boza kana ba sa duela bile go bekete le
morning ka kong.
malobane go na le mongwe o na trend mo Facebook gata o ile kwa hila tswa kwa abaya kwa hila tswa kwa abaya kwa no I ke lebetse lena ngebe ke mmuwe na ke ra ke sabe se ngebe ke mmuwe
That's why galasi.
na ke me.
o dila heta le ko
Luna
Rosa
Hey, mechanic ke waiter right?
I had
Yeah, he was a waiter.
something of that sort.
He was a waiter.
He was a waiter. Una tsene kwa ba se duela ba ya. Tsama tlogela ma 3000 so Kwa diragala go mo gore ke le FLAZER be ke tswa be ke ya go noko.
Hey,
So that's why group E too, because group
That's
E
why
go
group E
mo group.
No one does it work.
It does
Yes.
work actually. It really does because you can find out gore Vincent we speak about o thaga borone. And then there's only one waiter e khona gore our Vincent o go duele ngwana. Vincent are is okay fine take mo duele. But it does help actually because sometimes with waiter o ba mo itileng workout ke nnananyana fresh in the industry. Be re mo ya mo group nga ba re pa neng patiseng reo. Be re ice nana le wena how money motho yo.
Gona le mongwe e leng gore wa itse o kile ira bo group. No, how sa really, but is there an influencer or a DJ? Cause
Yeah, when I DJ.
Yeah, more grouping. I've once heard about that more grouping thing, but nah, I don't usually serve DJs. So when I never talk about seven cool. I serve people, random people.
Bala pisa, they're entitled. DJs are
they
genuinely
have like
entitled.
expertise when they're always high. I guess I don't know what they're looking for, perfection or what is it. Just that I'm a DJ. Oh, maybe I'm an influencer. Yes, this is the type of a thing that I want. Yeah. Yes. So nakitla beketla fo kile waiter hela ke khona gore ke seve hela batho hela sentle. Wa bona so o tla batla gore ke
True.
le that mentality or yeah ene ke DJ ene o famous ha ngo kopana le ene le se go gating. Yeah, can I help you? Ba ba go didimala, that. So when I some music ha ngo go botsa re a wa nkitse bore ba kire I ke yes ke be kire na ke go easy and then they get offended by that.
Even now you have been rude.
Ben nakaru you have been rude.
Na gona DJ kantela.
No, like see DJ here, like an artist, an influencer.
But
somebody
yes,
that's the thing about also knowing your customers also.
Khona le mongwe e leng gore is well known, whether DJ, influencer or
Hey,
DJ. Aba work out.
Uteng ra mo itse ra mona maitusong. He bile khona mo kana o tshwenya kana o so dueleng wa yana hey the thing is not that deep. It's not that deep.
It's not that deep, just
I got
chill,
her,
baby
tell her
girl.
to relax. Hey, so it does happen. There's a lot of DJs that do happen to walk out, and some of them would have reasons. Me, the bill was not mine. It's just that you only know me. Oh, but show me where they need to drinking, pouring. Hey, so if the bill was not yours, at least help me out. Find who the bill was for. So you do have your influencers and your DJs not paying bills, like your highly influential people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it gets to a point whereby the group also. So also gets to a point whereby if we do post them in the group, we post first in the group before we go to social media.
social media.
I can know mo group ha ma
Ha ngwe
ha
ha ba mo itse.
we le sa re 10 ta bona go hacto hey bo chile and then you pay and then o ta itela post at mo group ni dilitile go te no ntshang bo so
Your highest tip, salud there on waitress.
yikes.
Can't be saying it. Hang on, I get 5 kilo at ring.
No, yeah, be the highest. I don't know what to How are we impressed them to what
No, it's not about the service being poor. Not that I feel like moto to run tipe.
Your highest, Areko.
But thing it was a case, but not but 3K, something like that.
3K.
Yeah, something like that.
Iliti pela just one night. What's that? Kilebogile, it's 3,000.
No, from different. Yeah, bala fela jana. And then the other one I got 2K.
From just one person.
And then hike se ke tla go kopanya bofelo re is around 3K.
Oh yeah. Wena? Let's go bayak.
My last highest tip was 3.5
From one person.
from one person.
Kinele mo tswana.
No, South African. Fuck it.
Nna ke a itse.
No. Honestly, it was a big table. It was a table for 16. So initially
Not tip like in
on the in the 10%, I agree 10% was 1.5, 1.6. Look, you know what, Chichi? I had a little extra for you. Tell her, okay, 3.5. Me? Hey! I can't like paying our notes. Hey, I can't like paying our notes.
There's this issue whereby hakitsi gore o letla nthusa ke lena ba litsi khanya gore ke tebeki o nthusa kere e be re ha ke heditsaneng ke duela e be ke re ke a go thipa le misegong ke a swipe e be ke re bile ya mine le 1000 ha kere ya ka le 1000 ke since ke swipe ka ke add extra 1000 so ra re dira nna 2000 so 1000 mo teng ka re ke tip ya gago a ke ra ke go ne le cash
Yes.
ke gona la ke swipe ke re tsenya le 1000 on top ke tip ya gago so gona go tlhelele mo 1000 ngo ga te gona le ganya gore gona go tlhelele gore o ile la peng ka 100. How true is that?
Okay, no, this is how it works.
Khantse tsa bo 10% bo go tsewa sennanne mo mading a wa ditip.
Let me explain it. So basically, my waiter, there's always waiters on the floor. You'll notice a difference. When I waiter aparang shete tshwaya when I limit aparang shete go up to the. So in some establishments, that person is a runner. O tlerola ditafole, o study customer, go tshela tafole, tafole le so a tlerola. Hey, Chisola tafole go bitsa e bata order ran ton. Those people in other establishments but 10% of your tip. I don't have a problem with it because one perek.
So gore ya ka le 1000 yana.
Ora ro tsoka 100 pula. Motho o tlerola tafolane. One sitela. Basically, they make my job easier on the floor. I'm not saying we abuse them at the end of the day. Bari tusa, I tusa all the waiters. They're called runners. So runners usually get 10% of our tips because they don't get tipped. They don't serve. My dad think I ka Monday ba divide and have run for what they know. My dad some 400 plaruna birile bokana tsa le pagamele. That's the money which I'm perfectly fine with. So that's where our tips actually go.
Now when you only tip, I mean I don't know. I agree. At the end of the day, you have to go and pay bo auntie. Harachaisa.
Bo auntie woman.
No, we don't. Where I used to work, we have never had that. Didn't buy here like a shop.
But if I get that tip,
establishment
my cleaner. Yes, Baba pizza, but at the end of the day, kilona never duela. I can't only waiter, Lilona the waiter, kilona little and the customer here in this place. Kiwan about Rojang, Kiwan about Rohunwang. So at the end of the day, because I'm to clean you, and Mutlino selling over king, Kinelo like customer I am.
But me,
no, but I understand where you're coming from. Priscilla, Jenny also understand her, but. It's the thing that
example. I'm going to say this name. Hotsana ile chopis. What antar ka gore ke reka go chopis ya no.
Cashiera.
You could put it like that.
No.
Yeah. Because I know there's an establishment whereby we as waiters were cleaning the toilets.
Washing the dustbins.
Cleaning the toilets, they said the customer. Mid shift tell na kumpena na mutawatsana ba toilet e metsi mo go ikorop. Ke teo go serve. I get. I genuinely complain about it every single day. We don't complain because dijo wa re ke o clean the toilet. Something. And okay fine lira yang. Bo auntie wa tsana mo play gore fine ka re ha la to ira tira lona. Bo auntie o no go mopa mo flow mo. Ha te ke tira rona gore ya ke le busy ke tabugile yana ka tafole. Re hireng bo auntie ba ta go mopa floor. The company is supposed to do that. So it's that's where our tips go also.
Le mo uniform gape.
La jabedi.
I can't hardly.
That's how the system of being a waitress is
the
like.
thing is, it's tipping pen and a customer out to the on a table for 20. And I spend 10,000. And this, let's say for example, this is an establishment where there's no written rule. I get some restaurants like the one I used to work at. When you book a table for 10 people, service charge we say no 10% to tip 10. We tell you, then okay, fine, what? Can you imagine go establishment this nang mukwalo yo. Le 10 if spend that 30,000 wana ba tha ba so ka 5 pula ka wilana. Maybe na bereka lona hell. It happens. It really does happen. And when I say tipa so mo re go lelang wa just saying halala bansi appreciate the fact that me tsa ke ngwana lo wana motafoli.
No run.
Ne ke re ha gongwe boitlhele le gore ga gona ope yo go thusa like sometimes kana you being a waitress sorry let's say waiter ene ya batho ba dila le table ene ya batho ba 30 nna ke bona le ke le nna gape ke tshwanetse ke go batla di customer gape kana hanga ga gore ha ke go thusa kana gore le nna since we're working on commission tiro me ya gore ke batla di customer le nna gape e ntshaletse wa bona
so
so ha ke go thusa gape le gone go tle gore o nna o tla bonnela eng ha ke le
This is why I say how ke le tipa 3.5 ha ke ka yone go go like big I get tough place for 16 ya ra we ni count some tough place sa odara ka we no sonse I get no we na ha table ano
yeah
o thusa nna ke we no sonse ra je 500 if we get there's this thing we call as waiters is the we get a fuck up ku kitchen ha ke a punch order ya motho mo tafoleng ha tla kitchen we express a panka spitu go tswe di set up foleng ra ke kitchen ya go charge so re ga 200 bara ke re khona gore bara ba claim sa ba rata dila ke ra tswala di ke sa tswaleng mapeleng ga gona ka 200 pula gore ba ska ba tswala so generally the tips that you guys give us is we actually do give it to the people on the floor like ra ga gana tipi and it's not like I can be stingy and decide gore ke kgaogane but it's going to backfire on me ka moso ke bata thusa motho wa wana na se re gone ele re go thusana ha re sepe
tsela yana ba dira ra khogana le shop ra khogana le waiter tse dingwe ra khogana le di waiter tse dingwe le shop so ha sa rona fela jalo
gore you know mo di establishment tsena di drugs le tsone di a jiwa di a rekisiwa gona le kganye is the new thing now se leng gore sa trend sa diragala ra suka how true is that lona ke lona ba ileng gore o bona lona waitress ke lona batho ba ileng gore le bona sengwe le sengwe gore one na ga re le ko ra bo rile bo jaleng rile go nwa ra bo re tagile ga ra go le go ditse di baya the following day but you guys are le sober you see everything the weirdest shit selling go dia diragala mo di clubong mo di restauranteng mo di lounging wherever how true is that gore le khona go bona dio tsa mohuta o like the drugs being sold batho ba ja dikatse mo di toileteng have you guys ever experienced la kopana le batho tse di tsentse le tabogile
I've never came across that. Some would ask me, where can I get the weed? Like, I don't even get that. I don't even get weed body cat. Kiyotoni. Hey. So, I don't know. Because I can't. I can't. Gonna weed, where can I get that? And then I go like defile. The only thing that is always provided that I'm sure about key hubbly and cigarettes. Because it's readily available.
Priscilla's innocent. Priscilla's a baby. Priscilla is so. Priscilla's a baby. You know what I mean? Priscilla doesn't see anything. Hey man, with intake of illicit drugs, it is there, and we're not gonna hide away from the fact that I've seen it happen. And then you find little sachets and stuff like that. People actually do smoke weed in public nowadays.
Yeah,
it's something that I've noticed, and it is there. But I honestly prefer to ignore it, because it's none of my business. As long as at the end of the day it doesn't disturb the establishment, you know what I mean. But certain things when it comes with can tell the bouncer. Because at the end of the day, the establishment is tarnished, you are losing out on business and stuff like that. But It is true. Those kind of things do happen. We do see them live jive. You know, we hear people saying, "Oh, I got spiked last night," which is true. People do get spiked. You know what I mean? Especially that's literally happened for me. Okay, when I cast her my and only 2 drinks, and then she's totally out of it. And stuff like that. And it's very true. Upon whereby it has happened to me personally. I've been spiked before. It's scary. And when people do go out, I feel like it's also not safe. We forget ourselves at groove. You know, you know what I mean? So things do happen in certain establishments, not all. Yeah.
No, true. I can come get a FLAZER. Okay. Cherry lemon in white. Cherry smart. Get like a FLAZER. Born since we're all waitress. Kibonor cherry ona benin. Kana ona nager. Ibigora I get born. You have 500. I get our 500. Obo a home regular birite pitch. A one of waiting a simomoti. Ne, you can almost spike it. However, we whether we booze a canai, Kahadi and got when you will find a way. Or Wahuraya. Maybe go hazard or when I when I live hostily. When I have 500 kilometers in a party, regular when you will be one. Over more and I get a why it's all about the nightlife for the time. And not about to me or Ricky beer. Can't I do a big spiky?
Yeah.
Like you hit okay.
Yeah. No, I've never came across that. The only thing they would come, basabat like penambara, yes, and then I'll get a biria tabangay bata. But because spike mutun tomorrow, I would never. I kiss you. I don't pray for it. Who can't like Dirhala Mona because I how
no poking a muka waitress killing our Kanamunang of Faror Dires and Nanessenting to a custom or to a lady.
I've never heard of that.
When?
Never.
Ah, wait.
I
can't mo club mo restaurant ngolo one loud to she's gelema when I go le onse best tsama go ntsela nna maraga hata re ksabat hata we re ksabat and it's someone who actually genuinely asking kopa number a mme wole ba tsana go tapela hey baby girl re ola re kopa number raga if the girl refuses she gives you the number and sometimes o gona go mpenana ha ke taka number customer ra I think it's 6. We first annual paying. Can I gonna let you 200 number? I guess that's the only thing that I've seen happen. Customers actually do send us to say someone said a number I'm going to someone was on my own. Yeah, no, hey, where can I stop here? Men's are not Blakely, would have been any blush. So that's the only thing that generally happens to us female waiters, where men will send us to say, go get that lady's number, and then I'll sort you out. Or tell those ladies to come join us, type of thing. Yeah. So. Yeah, my disabled room. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. But I've heard it happens, especially in the disabled room. It happens.
Yeah, but how? Yeah, but how on the bouncer? Can I let the bouncer go?
How will it tell you? How will it tell you?
I will tell you. Hey,
we know people do this. Make it guys, especially imagine all the CBD central face trial. Book guys.
That moment. both of you guys can't wait.
Have you noticed how now?
Experience.
Ha se lemoga malatsing a di toilet di akatiwa.
Di a katwa di toilet.
Ha se lemoga.
No le bo auntie ba ba nang fo ba ba.
Yeah.
Like I go Nexus Lounge. I go you know that there's a lady who nang ha toilet.
The other club has musadi o nang ho a gere. Le the bouncer gone mo laineng eo.
Gona go itse dio tsa go tshwaneletseo.
Yeah, guys batong gura hela hore ke batla go ruta motho mo teng hela.
Bone ba busy.
Come
Imagine.
on. No. So it really doesn't happen a lot these
no,
days
it
because
doesn't
now we have
happen
bouncers guarding those areas.
What's the weirdest thing that you have ever seen? Salon and waitress. The weirdest thing. Salon. Shit is funny.
Personally, hey, prostitution is real.
Yeah?
Yes.
But some see that.
It's for me. It's very crazy because I genuinely never thought that girls would actually put themselves out there like that.
What do you mean? Explain further.
Okay, one thing I've noticed that girls will come to an establishment, especially your busy ones. Not your club setting, your liquoress. But oh, can I have like two savannas? Like it 1 hour. They're still drinking the savannah. 2 hours later. Jiggy. Ma'am, hi, are you still fine? Hey, not sharp. Tell me why 2 hours later these girls are drinking ice trope, their knee deep in the VIP section is on. Tell me why the next morning you see them again with these guys. Now it's one of those things of, hey, what? It does happen. And for me, it kind of puts me in a position I'm like, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. And sometimes we try to protect other females. So some girls would actually, it really does happen in the club where sometimes, as much as rata my commission, mona batan taro rekala Priscillah kiss I strope. Camera Priscillah it's a chub. And I kiss I strope and I get my diamonds. I'm gonna package about 1.2 or something. Imagine now a case. So me say, but now I have to keep my eye on her because you never know what's gonna happen. Me I know go le Priscillah go mpena na sip inside so on. It does happen. It really does happen to the point where and as a waiter, you can't do it. That's someone's personal. And then you find out how radi bouncer someone singing. Honestly, like for me, and it's the craziest thing ever because girls really don't have boundaries. Girls are not afraid to actually go an extra miles. Girls, let's go into VIP. Buy you drinks. Hey, we can say now. But then we need to be smart also. And so we need to be. I genuinely advise a lot of women that actually go to clubs and liquoress to be very smart of the decisions they make. Because sometimes as a waiter, like it's in your order, I'm not looking at your well-being. Can I get 200K? 5,000, 7,000. So women need to literally take care of themselves.
Barre Porsche. Barre Porsche. But you can't find a man in a club. That's one thing for sure.
One thing that I know is you'll never know what your true lover is. So,
Hey. And then what about to some to half is a foot how chasing them what are you gonna do? So why don't you come join me? Like what do you mean? Come yeah, they do that. And some spanking, you know.
Uti akere.
No,
but
the industry
hey,
female waiters go through a lot.
we go through a lot, especially
But
how
I'm gonna be honest
Tali.
with you, I would not serve a group of ladies. I would
Yeah,
rather serve Majita.
yeah, that.
Basadi ba di.
Gape o ska tla o seva couple.
Hey.
Especially when you know that you have good looks, o tla o na le smile se sentle.
Don't serve a couple.
Mosadi o mongwe o kgona go feel intimidated, feel gore maybe you're trying to impress the man, but it's not about the case. You're not all the way that you should be calm, you should be friendly, you have to keep that smile. Wa bona? So mosadi ena ha o itlhala o ira jalo.
O feel gore batla monna.
Yeah, o feel gore batla monna, and then she'll be like, don't tip her. Or are change waitara.
Basadi ha ba re tip.
Eh, ha ba.
Basadi ha ba re tip. Ha ona re when
But me ka o bua ore you'd rather go serve
guys,
No, I don't have to go Majiteng.
that's what I'm
but
saying.
you know-
Easy.
Not jibela gone.
No, yeah. I understand at the end of the day, a good tip is gonna come out, but don't touch me.
Santwana, at least 1
Santwana.
meter away.
Hey,
Yeah, that.
I won't lie. I wanna wait that I take a chest there, pressure the hammers, but I don't know. Yo, give me yo. Obviously, that's why we always say guys should serve women, and then
Yeah,
girls
mosadi
also.
ena.
Konjalo. Women don't usually rate us as women waiter. Like haba rate what they. Mutafle go nna le basadi. Ke sa ba basadi. Ba complain from Monday to Wednesday. Ba complain. I didn't order this. Ne ke sa batle. Cocktail ya me metsi. Dijo tsa me di tsididi. You know what I mean? And they don't complain in the sense of saying they're complaining. Kore go beats up at the end of the day. And that's where it comes in what we don't have good customer service. A customer's always right. We've been rutula yalo gore customers always right, but it gets to a point where I feel like you're just complaining to get away with something. Motho gona re ka le botla ara ba re ga se na e bata ma'am o ntetse re bata ara na re ke ke a go lisa ka ena botla 500 pula
Imagine.
me monna o gona o ira pause o mo seletse Glen 18 a bata 15. She knows it's fine my love, it's fine, it's okay. Because you're gonna apologize also. Lam said apologize. I'm so sorry. Hey, what a sorry. Hey, what a sorry.
Busadi o.
Busadi a ke bati. Hey, mona ora eno ke a tlhaloganya cheese girl no go sharp. Eta yona. Me next time don't fuck up. Go tlhaloganya sharp o edits. It's one of those things whereby I know people complain about service they get from ladies. It's not because we want to give you that service, because what you give us. You're gonna walk in FLAZER o tenegile land tiger. Yeah, off mood. Vincent don't think how sana kwano o tenegile ke a go dumedisa o supile molo.
Yeah.
Do you expect me to actually try? I get a hi, Dennis how did energy go dim. So we come across a lot of things. I gladly say thank you so much and I walk away. We generally feel like I complain a lot also as a customer. I want good service because I give good service. You know what I mean? And if I get into an establishment, I'm gonna let you know it's hot. Obviously, I'm gonna say like first she's girl, okay. And then you know obviously you're not going to be. But it gets to a point where you meet a new customer, sorry. And this is why people say we like tata. The little things you do for them, they appreciate it a long way. Happy birthday, I got you a shot for your birthday. Oh my God, thank you so much. White people genuinely appreciate good service. They will complain and you understand what they're complaining for a good reason. So it's one of those things where people literally say when we're in a restaurant, they appreciate the smallest things. Thank you so much, Chichi.
Thank you so
They actually
much.
try to get to know you. Name tag here. After 2 hours, hey.
Hi kids, maybe it's because of the culture that we're having in here. Rele batho, hi kids. I appreciate you know, sometimes as a customer again, you have to watch your your attitude. You know, the attitude ya gago lone is really important. Ubana mafokabo please and both thank you are important, and it can make a difference for us as waitress. Wabona, oh, at least I'm being appreciated. You get the motivation. You know,
You don't need to tip me. You don't need to tip me.
Ibile ha gontsha le you don't have
Thank you
to.
so much for your service, Chimi. I can give you one 10 kilo. Wa le na o tore motho sa lela a tsena go khorong tsa tala sente. I wouldn't mind hello rantare go pena ke na eng me ke ta go bona next time. And can the next time I tsena khona go tigela ka 20 kilo. And the thing is that we're not crying. We don't want tip ya 10,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm not
People
looking
don't
for.
understand that we are not
10 tipulenyana o khona go pala maboya lapeng, you get a cab and then you go home.
because at the end of the day it's not like we're earning anything, and I want to literally put this out there now.
So so ale chaisa yana ka bo 4 phakela bo ma 3 phakela bo chaba chabe.
Yeah, it's
Kana
on
bona
you.
le staff
Not,
transport.
like I mentioned earlier, it's on you. Transport ya gore o ela o ye tirong ke wena, then transport ya gore o ye lapeng ke wena.
But like I said, also it depends on who you're working for. Hey. Where I've worked before, my previous shop, it feels like
Eh.
I'll
Go staff transport.
Can I go to Can I go Zola? Can I go block 7? More than can I drop you? I can wait. I can share food. That's why I say it generally depends on who you're working for, because some people actually care about our well-beings. But I should have had so go like things. Eh, my waiter, you can relate to re pouring stuff. Combinara United. It's okay, but other establishments. We don't know other establishments. Bar transport. That stuff million. My waiter, I go and get ramadi. A lot of people say we don't get staff meal because we make tips.
Mo kgweding ya ka for example ya ka no le bua gante gore gona go itlela ile gore mo kgweding mo ile 100,000 a jere and then commissioner go ya gona 2.5 a jere o gona go itlela gore ditipi tsa go tso di dirile mo kgweding di heta
Salary ya gago,
Commission,
the commission.
mo kgweding gona gore o ditipi.
Hey, at least I should go for like 4 or 5K. Mokwe. Hey, isonto re go ntse jalo.
Gore ga go te o paletse wena o itse gore a go mpeko ga ke
At least to go for 4 or 5K.
4 5k
Eh.
wena ke ile bokae kra mo kgwedi le ditipi ya
December. Close to
20,000
Eh.
ban ke chase ka podcast out ka ona
de gore o ko kae di location kana ga ngwe khona di restaurant di a farologana wa bona gape
na gore ko ene re ka fine dining ka dijo ya no gape batho ba re ka dijo thata they tip online the big table banka ha itsile no sure ka banka bona banka nka bona madi so like the establishment like rest ya modum tim moduma straight you wouldn't make like I think people make a good tip at these establishments because hakraka each 10% the mobili. That's how they make a good day.
Yeah.
But then don't remember that also commissioner wanna buy it every day.
oh okay yeah.
So they literally target making a lot of tips than commission. Now commission so that could be 300K. For example, my 10,000, my 7K. Now you can budget it. Tip people one tip because it's good to a point whereby if I get tip 5,000 today, what the comes out go deja vu. Yeah, deja vu. And I think if that's where we actually also as waiters lose the plot. We spend some actually. I won't lie, I've literally recklessly spent my tips. And I won't lie, I do regret it a bit. I could have done a lot with the money I've gotten.
But me ke ga wa jele
ke on tlhaloganya kana le gona gore ke tsa ke re lolas he ga dala thuksene ko stage ko na bao ra tsama come so ja me not
ke restaurant e leng gore you'll always be glad for it. Just name one. E leng gore e go rutile gore one hangwe ke yo reng one hangwe be se kae a ngebe ke sa ithuta ke I think it gore be ke le
The one that I worked for, it was Vine. Yeah, ke yone e nthutileng dilo ka bontsi ke yone e mputseng tlhaloganyo tota. I would say ke gona go ke bulegileng tlhaloganyo tota. And thanks to Pearl. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate you. Like you really taught us a lot of things, especially now I was new to the industry, so having to serve the customers, and again opening those wines. I never knew how to open it. Like she just said, sometimes you don't even go out. And thank you.
Damn, I've worked everywhere.
But me,
I think there's 3.
also need to
There's
name
literally
one.
3. Oh, there's 3.
Name one.
I should name one. Can I name 3?
No, one.
Okay, 1. Damn. I'll say Dopia 0.
Does it still operate?
Yes.
Oh.
Is that the fields? With Dopia 0, I came in hungry. I was like, you know what? Okay, this is a job that I actually want. And we got trained, and it's fancy. It was my first time working in a very fancy place like that. Mogaborone, rather. Discipline, punctuality, communication, basically all that I learned at Dopia 0. Because sitting with it, but Dopia 0 had to be there at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. That's the morning shift. And I'm not gonna sit here and say they taught me a lot, because down the line they fired me. I got fired from Dopia 0 last year, Feb. Still don't know why. I wish you could tell me. And then the owners hired me again at that new restaurant, where I became a manager. So, and that also taught me a lot. Damn, you need to grow up. And being a manager, I literally understood. Ma waiter ra la pisa. Yo, yeah, ra la pisa, like literally ra la pisa. But I would give it to Lebogang. Lebogang Okoyo literally helped me grow into this person I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, gents.
Any questions?
Hey, BOZA, what's up with this?
Yeah, I get that. But you guys also complain about being exploited. Is there a waitress union?
Exploitation. We complain about it literally every single year, and there is literally no waiters union. You know, I would like us to actually figure that out. I feel like Mahutaraga wins 90% of us in the city have a contract. Dan Kinosi calls us volunteers. Apparently, we're always volunteering.
We're giving back to the community.
We're giving back to the community. So we literally don't have contracts. You tell them to 5 years with a company. Like
when we was saying, wa go tlelela ga ntse di waitress le bereka about 3 months or 2 months, because I know gore ha o simolotse a contract ke a bo ke ikgolega. So I know that's why. And how ka la tlhoko ke a ditse the establishment di batla bone bananyana ba banyenyana ba ileng gore
because they don't have any
ba tshaba ba boy. So I ke ke hira motho ileng gore o na le experience ha bo le go dira Spanish in o a batla itse gore o tshwantse re a ireng a se ke ire and o gona go bua. So ke a boela gone go motho ileng gore o gona go bua ke batla ene
it gets to a point whereby koranka le ba gompeno ke re thaogala ko shopping ya ga BOZA
ha ona se ke se go binda
ha gona BOZA ka ntle go di mpa cash o ntwela ka cash ha madi a tsena ma account la nka re ke uniform we utswile ha ke go itse mma I guess we don't have contracts at all. There's nothing binding us, and as much as re thaogala ka commission, I wouldn't want ha ke le waitara ha ke batla salary. It doesn't challenge me at the end of the day. Commissioner ha ke re kgwedi ka taura 300k gore ka mo le 7,000 ke a go thaogela. You know what I mean? Straight shift, everything. Commission is fine. I feel like some of us don't have a problem with commission because we're like, how much should I earn? Now the problem is that I don't come to one tower. Hey, you know the thing is, Chisola, I don't have money this month. Where's my money? So we don't have contracts at all. We really don't. And a waiters union is needed. And the thing is hotels, yes, they would have contracts. The hotel. Restaurants, I think there's probably 2 or 3 restaurants in the city that have contracts. And my waiter, I tell them thing.
Because I care about you comfortable.
They're comfortable, but not, you know what I mean? They have
the
workshop, or
the skin is glowing.
they go for retreats, winter break, December shop. Holiday. It's very painful for someone to say Christmas. So we really don't have that luxury as everyone else. They can leave. I want to leave. I leave. Okay. I want to you know.
Yeah.
I have 2 more questions. One, the fake bottles. Do you guys know about this? Go to your establishments. And then the other one, the owners. Sex mogolo. And then as the owner of the establishment, Priscilla Rumpieno, Takwano Nel.
Kana gore ke go hire.
Can I go here?
Mpulele seroko.
One, give me something. Yeah.
I've never came across that. I've never.
I told you Priscilla is an innocent soul.
No, I don't think the manager is the one who's hiring. I mean, the owner of the shop is the one who's hiring. Obviously. Honale manager, the manager is the one who's getting the applications, and she or he is the one. No, you just ignore that person. Ignore that person. Yeah, I say on an establishment at the end of the day, you're still gonna go to Rhapsody, you're still gonna go to Deja or any establishment. Yeah.
Not even like
Cut. But tiro ya rekiwa. Reka tiro.
Kana bola re no ke go hilile nnele njise bokana ya no ha amogela 10,000.
How re khanya tiro ya rekiwa. There's management, guys. At the end of the day, there's management and there's owners. In other establishments, you'll never see the owner at all. Management the hell. Mutogana ora she's girl ga go hira ke. Hantu theoretsiana kantida ba robata big table. Kana big table ke my dagger. But I'm just kanela khatam. People literally have to buy jobs to get hired.
What do you mean?
I don't know anything about giving sex. It doesn't like out at the end of the day. I'm a boy's boy.
I wanna
Chichi, what do you mean?
The bosso? Nah. Hey, ole wako? Nah, nampatla. Nasampatli. No, not really. But people actually have experience from that. That they have to give an arm and a leg to get a job. Now, for you to keep the job, you have to continue giving this arm and a leg to this person. A lot of people do go through that because sometimes mutule na hat na kale batero batatiro hat tika CV hat tika CV slogo batatiro and then you one kaloganya. So it gets to a point whereby we try to avoid that. I genuinely do because it gets to a point where I've worked for so many restaurants to the point where I say no one has ever said that to me. No. I've worked for a lot of restaurants. Fake alcohol. Where I have worked, I know where the alcohol comes from, and it's always distributors, like your major distributors. Bottles. Also got bottles. Where I've worked, it's always proper distributors. The rumor about other establishments selling fake alcohol, I plead the fifth. I know nothing. I know nothing. No, I'm being honest. I know nothing. Hi kids.
Nah, kids
so I don't know the difference. But it happens. People that drink alcohol, especially my customers, will compare alcohol. I slept perfectly fine. I woke up okay in the morning. So you get that kind of feedback. But now where I've worked, that's never happened. We're here. I'm not sure about where you work.
So na kids ka bojala bo fake.
Khona la khanya gore biki ya ka boza bua. Majita ba utlwe. batho ha ba utlwi
Yeah.
le kopane le batho ba bantsi ba ileng gore ba harologane o kgona go tlhela le gore ke dirang ke reka botlolo ka ruta ha se tse tsana ko tlase kwa ko mangweleng kwana e be ke jumpa yana ke re botlolo e fake ha ke ba ke botlolo e fake gore itse da gore ke se ka e duela ka gore se se ke nola ke re a ke shapa no ke kana ke re ke batleng o e siame ke sa bolo go e
No. It is like this. When you get in an establishment, when you serve a customer, whether it's food, whether it's alcohol, and a customer, first 2 bites, you have to go to the customer. Ask, are you okay? And then drinks. After 2 sips or 3 sips, you go to the customer. Is the drink okay? How go and then you get to realize that is fake. So kana looking is a cost to the establishment. And then we fedize war gadi shapo unle drinki we fedize war gwa shop landlady how first sip uno akanya o no emetseng.
No, Priscilla's actually right, and I think as waiters, we forget to check on customers.
No, now
so
you check.
Hi, so much check how one. Win, una luena. It's like I simple. How so much check? Yeah, no, if I keep on going back after your 3rd or 4th sip, is this fine? And how complaining? Eh, 3rd time I come back, how complaining? There you can't because you so utasha.
Yes.
Hankanyala, what 2 or 3 hours? Let's take you tell us a jelly. Oh, there's a lot of million manectar and circuital. Like us, right? That customer is right at the end of the day. How much?
Yeah.
Altogether, everything boils down onto us. And how are you taking care of a customer?
So you have to make sure what the first bite, even the first sip, you are there. Or more, is the food okay? Is the drink okay? Because at the end of the day, Hennessy, you're the one who's gonna pay for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it.
Yes.
Yeah, I do like.
Dijota said you thing tomahawk ya filori body le. You're gonna pay for it.
Let's
I script otle ko kithabala nteng go ja mahala go ntare.
So you have to keep on checking your customers, get the feedback.
Any last words for a girl child who wants to be a waitress or whatever? What can you say?
Not just a girl child also. I genuinely want to say for anyone willing or wanting to join this industry, Sajing Madi, Karu Flota Ira Hapekamos. Save the little you can. It goes a long way. If a customer is going to tip you 10,000 today, save 8,000, 2,000. Save the little you can because it goes a long way.
Know.
Because COVID, it's any. Hey, we had no jobs, so anything can happen. Save, respect your job, and lastly, love your job, and everything will flow nicely.
Lovely. You?
The only thing I would say is like take care of yourself. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, that is really important so that you live long, get to explore your purpose, and again get to receive love from your mom, from your dad, from your family. And if you wanna indulge into the waitering thing, calm, know that you are friendly, always keep that smile in your face, because again communication is important. Learn to your heart, your tongue, learn to because you get to deal with a lot of people. Some they come but dismissive, some by impatient, but you have to treat them with the respect. And again, to the customers, if not only the waitress, yeah, not only the waiters, petrol attendants, security, receptionist, e botlhokwa get to respect us ko re le sa itse gore motho na o dira eng or what qualification they're having. Some of them you'd see gore motho na le di masters but they still a cashier ko Pedro's or cashier ko Chopisi or where. But guys, learn to respect us, and again be kind. You'd never know gore motho o rala demo tse dintseng jang. Be kind and say mafoko please and thank you. That could just make a difference. Mo matshilong a rona. Learn to be appreciative.
Yeah.
And again, it's Friday. And it's Friday.
It's your boy FLAZER, the motherfucking DJ, the only DJ who can fucking rap, aka Josiana Classic, aka Mr. Classic Podcast. Wow, easy man. We had a dope conversation where be respectful, patient, and then we go to 2026, man. So wide. Ramo Gentleman's Barbershop in Game City. Make sure that you pass by, get a fresh cut. How I go Chisola and I'll go Priscillah. What's up, my So, you know, dog. Make sure that you subscribe on YouTube, you share, you like. Road to 50 episodes. Letla bona gore re dira le go kae re tle re le invite re tle go shela le lona le iketle le lona re je monata so la itse ne re tswa mo anniversary so gompeko re le sevanyana hela ka something chilled relaxed ka episode 50, so make sure that you come through. It's FLAZER the motherfucking DJ. If you build it, they will come. We are.
This is a classic. 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 This is a classic.